Well, I'm with UFCW Local 222 out of Northwest Iowa. We have a packing house in Cherokee, Iowa, and Dakota City, Nebraska. Together, that's close to roughly 5,000 employees, and I would say 75% of them are Latino. 75%? Yes. Yep. So 75% of our membership, through who we represent, is Latino and immigrant workers. So again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the panel and audience, senators. I'm honored to be here today to talk about an issue that affects us all. These United States, our United States, has been the place of dreams and opportunities for immigrants for hundreds of years. This dream lives today. The opportunity to achieve this dream has become tarnished by political rhetoric and partisan politics. Comprehensive immigration reform must create a path to citizenship. There are as many as 11 million immigrants aspiring to be Americans living and contributing in the United States today. This path must be streamlined for dreamers who were brought here as young children with immigrant parents. These people are part of the drive and the will of our economy. They open shops, restaurants, and stores. They work in fields, factories, and in meatpacking, giving the lifeblood to the middle class like the Irish and German and other immigrants centuries before. Congressman King has made comments about immigrants that are wrong and offensive. Congressman King also feels that today's immigrants in some way are substandard compared to everyday Americans. Well, let me tell you, as a real blue-collar Iowan, I started working in meatpacking at one of the world's largest beef plants at the age of 18. As a young man fresh out of high school, I had never been around that environment that meatpacking involves. I worked many jobs with most of the men and women being immigrants. Unlike some would have you believe, the immigrants working there paid their taxes, just like me. Insurance, just like me. And most important, they were working for a better life for their families, just like me. In my years of working in the meatpacking industry and the last 4 years of working as a union representative, I can tell you immigration reform will improve the standards for all workers. It will help end the exploitation of any worker. It will help reunite families without living in fear or being separated for up to 3 to 10 years, waiting to try to bring their families here legally. Friends, brothers and sisters, this current system is broken. Every American worker deserves fair pay. Every American worker deserves the opportunity to live this dream. The dream of our fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers. Now is the time for America to create a modern 21st century immigration system. Now is the time for reform to create an effective mechanism during the employment eligibility, and reform must not be piecemeal or incremental. It must be comprehensive and timely. This is our chance to make our mark in history, giving today's American dreamer a fair and equitable chance to become an American citizen. I leave you today with a quote from a labor activist, Cesar Chavez. Once social change begins, it cannot be reversed. You cannot uneducate the person who has learned to read. You cannot humiliate the person who feels pride. You cannot oppress the people who are not afraid anymore. We have seen the future, and the future is ours. Thank you.